What's happening? Landlord from Alabama here, back with another video. And today, man, we're talking about Michael Gallup, Mr. MG13, with the big time breakout performance against the Arizona Cardinals. One of the only bright spots that we had of this game in this big time upset. But you know, Michael Gallup really looked like his old self in this football game. He had 6 catches for 92 yards and no touchdowns, but he still was very productive and being utilized all over the field, doing exactly what he do best, which is high point the football all around the field. So let's take a look at this film. Okay, you got Dak Prescott in the shotgun with a single back. You got 11 personnel. Michael Gallup is up top. Let's see what he do. Okay, he hikes the ball. He got a nice little RPO action with a curl route. Michael Gallup catches the ball, breaking tackles, running strong, looking like MG of old. We'll take that all day long. And look, they got a big time cushion over there, so we're gonna expose all of those short routes. They playing 10 yards off. That's something I seen Mike McCarthy wanted to attack. Those boys did not want to give up the big play. When you see them giving up 5-10 yards of cushion, they are trying to stop Dak from getting the big play. And that's what you pretty much seen all day. We wasn't able to get the big play because they was playing quarters. And okay, on this play, you got 12 personnel. You see CeeDee Lamb in motion. Dak is under center this time with a single back there. Okay, he just do a little quick little pass out to Michael Gallup. He's breaking tackles. He's looking just like his old self, not letting the first person get him down. I love that. That looks like the strong, reckless running of Michael Gallup like he used to. But I like the tight end packages, man. I like the personnel group that we had. Quick little throw, not too much stress on your O-line. We already know that Mike was compensating for the lack of having our offensive line out there. So that was something to keep an eye on. That's why you didn't see Dak waiting for no long developing routes down the field, because we wasn't sure if we could protect or hold up good enough. But now you see Dak in the shotgun formation with a single back. We in 11 personnel. He hikes the football. You see a RPO action, and Dak takes the fade ball, put it on his back shoulder. That's a great catch by Michael Gallup. Great body control, great concentration. That looks like Michael Gallup of old. We all know that he is a toe tap ballerina artist. That's what he do. He got the toe tap swag. That's when you know Michael Gallup is in his bag, in his game. That's exactly when you know Michael Gallup is playing up to his level. When you see him making catches like this, going to get the football over people, that's a head top, what the young people call that right there. Shout out to Michael Gallup, great play. Okay, now you got a tray up there. That's 2 wide receivers with a tight end and a single back. Dak is in the shotgun. Let's see what kind of stuff you got. Michael Gallup isolated at the bottom. He takes the jab step in the inside, comes back on the comeback route. He got the flag because he got pulled and got hold. Now, he got a hold. But you look at, if you go back and look at what he did to get open, that was nice technique by Michael Gallup. If you pay attention to his release before he got into his stem at the bottom of the screen, he did a fake jab step in the inside. We all know he is trying to get outside, but this is how you open up the DB a little bit. The DB actually played good defense, but he got grabby at the top of the route on the break. Now that's on the DB, but that was great route running by Michael Gallup, drawing the penalty from the DB because he knew he was going to get that separation. That was nice by Michael Gallup, man. He's looking like he might be back. He might be back into his form. Now, we seen him do stuff like this last year where he had a good game here or there against the Giants. I actually did a film session on that one. But hopefully he can sustain this level of play. Now, you got Dak in the shotgun and a single back, 11 personnel again. It looks like we are very fond of 11 personnel. And you see how they got Michael Gallup isolated down here at the bottom on the corner. The corner playing press this time. So let's see what kind of concept we run. You see Michael Gallup kills him on the route with a nice slant route. Now pay attention to how he broke this DB down. That was a great route by Michael Gallup. I love it. He's looking like he's explosive. You see jab step to the outside. Boom. Goes plant foot on his break to the slant. The DB is completely turned around. Michael Gallup is looking like his old self, people. Give Michael Gallup a round of applause on that one right now. Give Michael Gallup a round of applause on that one. He's looking like his old self. when you get down into the details of this route, this looks like explosive Michael Gallup to me. Look at him. Jab step quick outside. Look at the DB. He is in shambles. It is over. He is cooked. Once Michael Gallup's shoulder get past his shoulder, it is over. Wide open. Dak kind of threw the ball slightly behind, but still Michael Gallup makes the catch. Nice play. You could take that all day long. That's vintage MG right there. We always know he was money on the slant routes, money on the fade ball, money on high points, money on toe taps, toe drag swag. That's Michael Gallup in a nutshell when it comes to what he specializes in as a wide receiver. And it looks like he's back to his old self, man. We just want to see this more consistently. We want to get him more involved. Okay, now we back in 11 personnel. You see Dak is in the shotgun, single back. You got Michael Gallup isolated at the bottom once again. The DB giving a little cushion. He got 5 yards of cushion right there. Michael Gallup with another slant. Dak with a dart in between two defenders. That was excellent ball placement. That was great execution. Shout out to Dak and Michael Gallup on that play. That was great execution right there. Look at he fits the ball in the perfect spot. Boom. This time he wasn't behind. That was perfect. If he would have been behind on that one, that could have possibly been a turnover. So, you know, sometimes you get a little room for error, sometimes you don't. Dak was on point on that one right there. He was on point on that one right there. Shout out to him. Okay, no RPO action this time. Just a slant route. Boom. Like it. They isolated Michael Gallup down at the bottom. The corner giving all his cushion. He get exposed. Mike McCarthy was constantly making them pay on giving us this much cushion throughout the game. They was trying to avoid the big play, and they did pretty much throughout the game. We wasn't able to take too many deep shots, but we did move the ball up and down the field. That's one thing a lot of teams probably try to attack us with. They say if we stop the big play, we probably got a chance to stop them from scoring points in the red zone. Bend but don't break type of mentality for all of our opponents that's coming up, and I'm sure Belichick will be on the same type of vibes. Now, this formation is very interesting. You got a Trey up top, and you got Tony Pollard in a tight end kind of formation. That's crazy, but hey, let's see. But you got everybody up top, and you got Michael Gallup isolated down bottom. Look at how much cushion the DB got, and you already know what we finna do. Slant route, boom, easy work. I'll take that all day. Long as it's good down the distance, long as it's not 3rd and 13, no crazy stuff like that, I'm taking that all day long. And there's no reason why you shouldn't. This defense was trying to force us to go underneath. They didn't want us to do the big play. And hey, good job by Dak for not getting too impatient. He got impatient when it was time to be impatient almost at the end of the game when you're down 2 scores in the red zone. So it was about time for you to try to press a little bit at that moment. Still didn't want him to throw an interception. Probably needed him to have a little better judgment in that play, but hey, it is what it is. Quarterbacks throw interceptions in this league. These are the best players in the world. It will happen. But right now you got Dak in the shotgun formation, 11 personnel, single back. All right, he hiked the ball, boom. Now he got a fade ball, and he underthrew the ball, but that was definitely PI, pass interference, no doubt about it. It should have been called. I do not know how they picked up the flag. That is really ridiculous, unsettling, uncivilized. I have no idea how they got away with this. This is murder. They got away with murder. I don't understand it. You see, no point in time did the DB ever turn his head. That is textbook pass interference. But hey, he just literally tackled Michael Gallup, did not give him an opportunity to catch the football. But some kind of way you get away with that when you playing our mighty Dallas Cowboys. But in conclusion, man, I like what I'm seeing from Michael Gallup. Hopefully he can build on this. We've seen a couple of flash in the pan type games last year, and he had a good game against the Giants, and next thing you know, you really never seen him get too incorporated. The first 2 games of this season in 2023, Mike McCarthy really just didn't have him involved in the play calls like that. He was probably like 3rd or 4th in the progression, and Dak was getting the ball out after like the 2nd progression. So the play calling really just wasn't catering to Michael Gallup in the first couple of weeks. Now it looks like Mike McCarthy made an assertive effort to try to get Michael Gallup going, and I like that, man. I think the way Mike McCarthy's philosophy is as far as his offense goes, he want to make a way to be unstoppable, just like any OC want to do. They want to be unstoppable. And the way Mike McCarthy want to attack being unstoppable is to expose all of the matchups, all of the weaknesses. And I like that because now we can focus on our stars from week to week. We can always find the weakest link in the opposition's chain, and we're going to put a lot of stress on it until they break, and then we can defeat them and have a great win. So that's the philosophy of Mike McCarthy, in my opinion. I think he specializes and emphasizes on his stars from week to week, and I think that's a perfect recipe for this team to be dominant in the playoffs. Not just the regular season. You need your big-time stars to play big and come up big in the playoffs, and I think that's what this team is catered for. I think that's what this team will be focused on, the big-time moments that we got ahead for this football team. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holla at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.